Subject to availability. Offer is not available with any other offer.
Hello? Hello?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all happy days. These days are all share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
Hello? Yeah, has anyone seen the London Evening Standard today?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all share them with me. These days are all happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
Iain Lee's 2-hour late night radio show starting at 11 every Monday, starting at 11, Wednesday and Thursday.
He must be happy in his world.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nigel is a nice spoken man. He likes to speak and he loves to be spoken to. Nigel is happy in his world.
I'm sorry, I find it quite rude.
Nigel is happy in his world.
Yeah, I'll go, my mum's coming.
We're only making plans for Nigel. He has this future in a British still.
When you you were in you were
Iain Lee. Absolute radio.
Excellent start as we celebrate the magic of Andy Partridge's birthday by playing an XTC song that he did not write. There we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it here. Happy birthday, Andy! Let's play a song written by a man you're barely speaking to these days. Happy birthday! Well done. 56! 56! So once so young and so full of energy and now 56 years old. Eloise is here!
Hello.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I've been lethargic. The last 45 minutes, you see me in a catatonic state, and look how once show business is running through my veins, how I can wake up and perk up like nobody's business. We've got a hell of a lot to get through tonight. Let's quickly just take some calls straight to air. Let's go to line 3. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, who's this? Andre? What number are you calling?
Ian, don't sort that again.
No, you've just
received the Christmas pudding.
It's just you've just come through to the studio phone as opposed to the phone system.
Is that Capital Radio or Absolute?
It's what are we called these days?
Absolute.
It's Absolute, yes.
Yeah, did Eloise, because they said that it'd be here this morning, the Christmas pudding.
Shall I?
In first class.
Shall I ask her?
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Eloise, did you receive Andre's Christmas pudding?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yes, she did, Andre.
And the cards?
I'll ask her. Did you receive Andre's card?
I did receive the creepy card.
Oh, yeah, because I suggested he may have rubbed his penis on it, didn't I?
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't smell it.
She got the card, Andre, so all is good.
Did she like it?
I can't be asked to ask her, for goodness sakes. Let's go to line 4. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And no, I haven't.
OK, thank you very much. Sorry, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is the Patron Saint of New Wave and the Alternative 80s, and I would just like to wish Andy Partridge a happy birthday, and if you enjoyed the opening record, there is a very fine mashup of it, known as Making Plans for Vinyl, which can be found on YouTube.
Thank you very much, sir. Well done. When we gave out, and I will type these up one day, they're on a bit of paper somewhere up my anus, but when we gave out these titles and positions to people, I was hoping that people would call in regularly.
As those positions.
Christopher from West Wickham, he may be dull, but he's the only person that's calling up using his official title, and that, I think, has to be respected. How are you, Eloise?
Kind of say, though, Rob did try, but he can never remember it.
Oh, Rob has not called him... Oh, hang on. How freaky is that? And he is the paranormal kind of dude. He's there. Good evening, Rob. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, god damn, that was quick.
Wasn't it, eh?
Yeah. Right, listen, I decided I don't want to be famous anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, really. I mean, because all that hass, having to go down the shop for a pint of milk and, you know, being like, mobbed by loads of people.
Being knobbed by loads of people?
Yeah, well, you would do. I mean, if you actually found out...
Actually, when I was on the 11 o'clock show, I used to get knobbed by loads of people all the time, yes.
Yes. You might... You know, I might become famous, and I'm not too sure I want to be.
No,
famous.
you don't want to be. So you're just... Let me just get this right, Rob. You're saying, ipsnay to the famous nay, no thank you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Well, that's that. Dr. Showbiz, if you're listening, take that magic star off of Rob's forehead and let him return to normality, if you so will. Let's let one more call, then we'll start the show properly. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian, it's Derek Accorda here.
Hello there.
I just wanted to wish a Merry Christmas to you, your listeners, and to Quincy Jones. That's all. Goodbye.
Thank you. Now, listen, OK, that's a reference to Derek Acorda's entertainment show where he spoke, he had a seance to Michael Jackson. I didn't see it. Did you see it?
No, I didn't. When was it on again?
Friday. Last Friday. And apparently there was a reference to... I don't know if Quincy Jones was there or Michael Jackson's ghost said hello to Quincy Jones. Ooh. If anyone saw that, 0330 123 1215, tell us what happened. But we have got plenty to get through tonight. These are the things. Merry Christmas, by the way,
Merry
Eloise.
Christmas to you.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, the Christmas lights are up in Oxford Street and Regent Street.
And Carnaby.
And Carnaby Street. Do they have lights in Carnaby?
They're amazing.
There's big hearts that say love or something.
And big pink reindeers and Christmas trees.
Isn't that sweet? Your homophobic driver last night wouldn't have enjoyed that, would he?
No, he wouldn't. Not at all. He would probably be saying they're too pink.
We had the worst drivers. We get separate cars home, and because we can bear to speak to each other in real life. And your driver was a homophobe.
Yes. Meanwhile, yours wouldn't start the car.
Mine was a dick. Mine was this old guy I had the other day, and just the worst driver, really twitchy, like twitching all the time. And he couldn't start the car. We were there for 5 minutes. He's going, oh, yeah, Christ, I don't really care. And then he eventually didn't, and he was going the wrong way, and he was swerving, and he kept flashing people, and he kept overtaking people when really he shouldn't have been.
Oh, no.
And I was on a bus today. I hate bus drivers, they're idiots, but this bus driver, I quite liked him. I had him yesterday, and he nearly ran over a cyclist. And I thought, well, I couldn't work out if he was in the right or in the wrong or not. Couldn't quite see. But he looks a bit like Christian Shepherd, who is Jack Shepherd's dad in Lost. It means nothing to you, but to some people it does. And then today, we're driving through Muswell Hill. We stopped to the traffic bus stop in Muswell Hill. And this woman was running towards the bus stop, and he let some people on, and the woman got to the door of the bus.
And he drove off.
And then he pulled away.
That's terrible.
And I was thinking, man, that's a bad thing. She was there.
Terrible.
It wasn't as if she was even approaching. She was there. She got there, the doors, vroom,
and
it was off.
Raining a lot today.
And it was raining, and part of me thought, I should actually go and say something, because that is out of order. That's not even she's running to catch it. She's there. And then part of me thought, I'm going to be getting this bus every night, and it's 2 nights in a row he's been driving it.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him.
I don't want to have my arm out one night, and vroom, he goes straight past. He's upset by my things.
If ever I see someone running up behind me and I'm about to get on the bus, I take forever finding my Oyster card so they can't close the door on them.
Once I was driving, and I saw someone run for the bus, and I saw the bus was not going to stop, so I overtook the bus, and I stopped in front of the bus. Stopped my car in front of the bus, and he's flashing me, and he still wouldn't let this person on. I was there for about 2 minutes.
Wow.
And eventually the door opened, he let the person on. I drove off, having done my bit for society.
Yeah.
So there's a question for you. With the bad examples of... what do you do when the cab driver... Racist cab drivers you get quite a lot. And when I was younger... I'd kind of go, yeah, those bloody Indians. You know, I'd go along with it just because I'm not very good in confrontational situations. Yeah, those Poles. And now, I don't do that, but I don't agree with them. I just keep quiet.
Yeah.
But I don't go, hey, now, hang on a minute. What you're saying is out of order. They're people just like you and us. Some of my best friends know Asian people. I don't do that. But I don't know how you handle those situations.
See, I did the same. I just kept quiet and just did a little, yeah.
You were bloody gays, yeah, it's disgusting. Send them all to the Isle of Wight.
He was saying that, I wasn't.
It is a tough one, 033-123-1215. But the main thrust of the show this evening is we are celebrating Christmas because Christmas can never come too early. All these naysayers who go, oh, it's Christmas. Christmas is rubbish. I don't like Christmas. You're idiots. Your Christmas can never come too early. It is the most wonderful time of the year. Let's celebrate it for as long as we can, shall we? So Merry Christmas, everybody. What else have we got? Yes. Watched a zombie film at the weekend, Diary of the Dead, George A. Romero. Not one of his best, I have to say. It's all right, but it's not particularly brilliant, but it's some quite good bits. I was trying to think, is there any monster more scary, a.k.a. scarier, than a zombie? Is there? I don't think there's... Vampires, really limp.
I like vampires.
Because you're a girl. I was going to say vampire is a girl's thing. But vampires, what you got to do... They can't come into your house unless you invite them in. They can't cross running water. They're scared of root vegetables.
What vegetables?
Garlic.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And all you've got to do to get rid of them is make a cross from your fingers. What I do, you normally use Peter Pointer.
Oh, yeah.
What I do is I'd use the 2 middle fingers and make a cross, and then when he backs off, I just start flicking the bird at him. Then when he came back because the cross had been broken, I'd make the cross again, and then I'd do that, and then I'd do that. So that would teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
And also, I was speaking to Ben Jones earlier in the week. He once had to kick down a door of a burning house. The flat below him was on fire, and to save his life and his property and his wife's life and his unborn child's life, he went and kicked the door down. So the question tonight, dear listener, 0330-123-1215, have you ever had to kick down the door? That's plenty to be getting on with.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We're celebrating it early. Have you ever had to kick down a door? And is there a monster scarier than zombies? I don't think so. 0330-123-1215.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Yeah, go, the mum's coming. Yeah, go, the mum's coming. What do you think about Stanford research? Ridiculous, scandalous, stupid.
Saying only the echoes from my mind. People stop and staring. I only see the faces, only the shadows of their mind. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Hitching up on the northeast wind, sailing on a summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone. Yes, that's right. On the day that we're celebrating not only Christmas, but also Andy Partridge's birthday. Why the hell not sing a little bit of... who wrote Everybody's Talking? Was it Nilsson? Did Nilsson write Everybody's Talking, Eloise?
Yes.
Do you know who Nilsson is?
No.
Get out of my life. Get out of... What's that song? Get out of my car and into my bed. Is that a song, or have I just...
Are you just saying that to me, or...?
I'm saying it to all the ladies that are in my car. Gatford.
What about Billy Ocean?
What about Billy Ocean?
He wrote, "Get out of my life, get into my car."
Get out of my dreams and into my bed, or out of my car and into my dreams.
My car. Yeah, something about cars, beds, and dreams.
It was Cars, Beds, and Dreams, the Billy Ocean story.
Yeah.
What a film that was. Whoa.
Oh, I'm going to ring Channel 4. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Hey, whoa.
What?
So I'm in my Sainsbury's on the way, buying a load of old food. And there was a big bin, you know, these bins of stuff, and it was free. The word free was on this bin. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have some of this.
Okay, yeah.
Free 3D glasses for Channel 4's Week of 3D.
Oh, yeah, I've read about that.
Something about the Queen, aren't they, or something?
The Queen in 3D. She's got huge breasts. Can you say that about the Queen? A few years ago, you wouldn't be able to say that in a shot. I think you can just about get away with it.
I think you can, but it's disgusting all the same.
If it's true, you can say it.
I just can't stop looking at that money and touching myself. And postal stamps. I love licking the back of the postal stamp. Anyway, but they're having a 3D week, are they, on Channel 4?
Some shows, I believe, are in 3D.
Well, let's go through the shows that are in 3D. Deal or No
Probably
Deal?
Hollyoaks.
Hollyoaks in 3D. Oh, man.
Wouldn't that be great? You could walk around the little mini-mart they've got.
Yeah. Well, I think you've slightly misunderstood what 3D is, Gatford.
Come dine with me. Forks coming at you full of food.
Forks and snakes pooing on tables.
Oh, yeah, that would be very
How clean is your house?
Yeah.
And you could actually see how clean it was.
You could. No, again, Gatford, you've misunderstood 3D. You can see how clean someone's house is without 3D because you have the picture. The pictures are there in 2D or in 3D. The pictures are always there.
But in 3D, can't you put your finger through the television, like kind of, and feel it?
Yeah, of course you can. Anyway, Gatford, you've called in.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Be with you in a moment, Caddick.
Okay, Mr. Lane.
Yeah, well done. Caddick's on. Can you believe Caddick is on after you, Gatford? The honour.
It's the dream. It's the dream. Like Billy Ocean we were talking about. It's the dream.
Speaking of dreams.
Yes.
Caddick.
Yeah?
You'll like this. I recorded a busker today. He got £2.50 for it, so from my pocket. I hope this works. This is my... I've not heard this, so I don't know what the quality is like. This is, I think, the worst busker I have ever heard in my life. It was so bad. He was playing the trumpet. It was so bad. I walked up Oxford Street and then thought, I have to go back and record this because this is just so spectacularly bad. Where is it on my phone? I think this should work. Hang on a second.
But you paid him as well, so
I gave him
£2.50. Raking it in.
Yeah, well, he's not. He's never had this much money. Okay, here's the trumpeter just outside the McDonald's on the Tottenham Court Road end of Oxford Street. If you can't hear this, I'll stop. But this should be okay. Here we go.
The next note's coming.
Is this a little break? There we go.
There we go.
That's right, coming out of
I don't know what the song is.
Go on, what is it, what is it, Gafford?
Is it Mandy by Barry Manilow?
You may hear me giving him money as well. I'm not sure. Hang on.
Oh.
Now, I have never played a trumpet in my life. I'm sure I could do it better than this.
I'm fairly sure he's got some of the right notes, but none of them are in the right order. Brilliant.
Yeah. There you go, pal. That's me. There you go, pal. £2.50. He's never made so much money in his entire life. Jeez, that was fun.
I believe he's co-hosting the X Factor next week.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, Gatford, would you please get to the point because you're boring me now, and Caddick's been waiting for ages.
Well, he can wait.
Get on with it.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That was my country.
Well,
Excuse me.
What did I do?
Excuse me. Get on with it.
Did someone
Okay, I'll get on with it.
knock
Okay.
Caddick?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Caddick, can you do your excuse me and we'll see if we can get it in stereo? Where you go?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was as bad as I was expecting it to be.
He does like a bonus version.
He does a bonus, yeah. Anyway, Gaffer, get to the bloody point!
Frankenstein's monster is a far better monster than zombies, because
right.
he is part zombie, because he's made up of dead people.
Okay, yes.
But he's, like, robotic as well, because he's got, like, robotic bits.
Yes.
And you can't kill him.
Okay, two things.
You kill zombies.
Two things. First of all, you get no bonus points on my show for showing off and calling him Frankenstein's monster as opposed to Frankenstein, okay? I know, I've spotted what you've done there, and I'm not going to applaud
Half
you
a
for
point?
No points whatsoever.
Buzz him.
Fair play.
Sorry?
Buzz him.
Hang on.
Buzz him?
Hello?
Hello? It's Andy, Andre.
Oh, right. I'm talking to Gatford and Caddick.
Who?
Gatford and Caddick, those 1920s entertainers who are so big on the music hall. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mr. Gatford and Mr. Caddick? I say, Mr. Caddick, what's that you've got there? Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Do it with the effects on.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh,
that sounds nothing like me, by the
Gatford
way.
and Caddick, do that again.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the heart of London's East End? It's Mr. Hang on a minute. We can let's hang on a minute. I must have some sort of. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ladies and then you're ready to do the act, are you, boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, not you, Andre. You're not Andre. You're not part of the act, okay?
Oh, sorry, I was listening.
Okay, you just listen. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage in the heart of London's East End, it's Mr. Gatford and Mr. Caddick.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Mr. Caddick. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to my brother from another mother, Alan Caddick.
Good evening.
Hi. He will now sing something hilarious.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
On cue. Alan, what do you think about...
I'm talking to Mr. Gatford, not you!
Okay.
Why would you say something hilarious?
I'm thinking of it. What do you think about stem cell research?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Stem cell research? Who wants to know about that?
Well, the ladies and gentlemen in the audience do.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? I would rather talk about Deborah than talk about stem cell research.
Ian, how's Harry tonight?
The audience is...
Oh, shut up, Andre!
Is he okay? Is he having a good night or a bad night?
Andre, shut up! We're trying to do an act here!
What do you know about medical
Excuse
science?
me! Excuse me, Andre! Just shut up! We're trying to perform here!
What about mechanical engineering?
Andre, get off the line!
Pardon?
Alan, don't abuse the listeners.
No, you're abusing our act!
Oh, that's fair enough then. Go ahead.
Andre, just shut up! Let me and Gatford do our and then you can have a point to interject and make a comment. So at the moment, just shut up!
I need to talk to Elise urgently.
Alan, it's getting bad. End of the song, quick.
Come on, Andre! This is getting unbearable! Just shut up!
What, are you suicidal?
We need some music to sort ourselves out of here.
Well, we do, yeah. We should have really worked on the script beforehand, Alan.
Ian?
We're gonna Andre go away!
In tune, Alan, in tune. Na, na, na,
another song by the Beatles.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight.
That's right.
Except Fridays.
Thank you. Eloise, shame on you.
If you call back in like 5 minutes,
look,
that'd
listen.
be awesome.
That's Eloise.
Speak to you in a bit then, bye.
Working. That's what she sounds like when she's working. I forgot we've got the Pugwash interview.
We have,
Can
yeah.
we play the first bit of that out now?
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 bits. Thomas Walsh from Thomas Walsh from Pugwash came in yesterday and had a little chitty chat with us. And if you've never heard of Pugwash, he's wonderful. It's just like lovely kind of the sort of soft Californian pop with some 80s and some 60s thrown in. He's from Ireland. Yeah. I've got some CDs to give away as well. The lady gave me some CDs to give away, so we'll just give those away willy-nilly. We'll play the second bit of this later on, and I'm sure the whole unedited thing will go out as a podcast at some point. But here's the first bit of Mr. Thomas Walsh from Pugwash. Thomas Walsh, a.k.a. Pugwash, is here. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Ian.
Yes?
It's an unbelievable pleasure, as you know.
We've been waiting 40 minutes for you, though. Flippin' heck, man. What was going on? Come on.
It's Euro time.
Oh, I see. You're doing it like that.
Yeah.
Now, let's get a few things straight. Pugwash, is it just you? But you must have a full band and stuff.
Yeah, I have amazing musicians and people around me.
Yeah.
They should be, and I've just been singing, so it's afternoon as well.
Yeah.
Musicians don't really come alive.
They kind of come out in the night time and
Yeah.
stuff. But for those who don't know who you are,
yes,
they may know you from the Duckworth-Lewis method.
Yeah, I'm the fat one in the Duckworth-Lewis method. But the thing is, right, when you're with Neil Hannon, you know, there's people who are on, you know, Death Row in America or Fat Neil.
With this deep, booming voice coming from nothing.
He's incredible, and he actually has lost more weight.
Wow.
It was his birthday last week. Happy birthday, Neil. And I went, this is a true story, and I might as well tell you, because it's very funny.
Let's have it.
But he had Stuart Murdoch in his house in Dublin, from Bell and Sebastian.
Yeah, of course.
And I walked in with a friend of mine who's a roadie guy.
Yeah.
Mark. And look at me, multiply Mark by 10 of me.
Wow.
Scruffier.
Yeah.
With a bag of drink. And we walked into Neil's at about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And he was in a smoking jacket, smoking a pipe.
That's how I imagine Neil
Drinking
Hannon being
sherry.
all the time. Well done.
Around a glowing fire. And we walked in and went, hello. And of course he was delighted to see us because he loves us.
Yeah.
But me walking into that situation as a working class Dubliner.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Neil. I've been, you know, Neil is living his dream through me, as in he can go to a pub and have a pint with the lads.
Yeah.
I'm living my dream through Neil, which is like I can see
You're
smoking.
hobnobbing with
I can
the-
see smoking jackets in action.
Is he?
And actually see Sherry as well.
I've only met Neil a couple of times. He can't be that nice and that humble all the time. Surely
Yes.
at home he must be going, I'm the Divine Comedy. I've written some of the best songs of the last 20 years. He must be doing that all the time.
No, he really is the nicest man ever.
Yeah.
But he wore a smoking jacket, and I don't think I'll ever forgive him.
Speaking of nice men, Partridge, you spoken to Andy Partridge recently from
I'm seeing him on
XTC?
tours. It's his birthday today.
Which is Wednesday.
Yes.
I'll give him
He's
a birthday call.
56 today. Happy birthday, Andy.
Is he? I emailed him, said, I've got Thomas, your man Thomas Walsh coming in. Any questions for him? He said, yeah, ask him how does he feel about the resurgence of bands named after old sweets.
Yeah.
So is this an ongoing game that you two
We
play?
have literally a book ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, straight away, what happened was he said Super 40 Enemas to me on the phone, right? And the minute he said it, I went, Mariah Intensive Carey, right? And we've 75 names now. We've got Van der Skin Graft Generator.
Fantastic.
NHS Club 7.
He sent me an email of top 10 bands from the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't keep up with him. He's too fast and all that kind of stuff. And
It was incredible, yeah.
We will get to the record in a minute. I'm nodding to your PR lady who's sat here very politely going,
Yes.
yeah, this is all very nice, but what about a bit of pugwash?
Bony embolism as well.
Okay, here's the question. What is your favourite band of all time?
The Dooleys.
Hands up, who's old enough to remember the Dooleys?
Me.
Oh, come on, Sue, put your hand up. Look at these kids, you don't know...
I met the Dooleys at a signing session in a record
really?
shop in Dublin. 1979, they were promoting Wanted. Remember that?
Vaguely.
Now, the reason why I went in was because I saw them on Top of the Pops. And the girls in the band left nothing to the imagination.
They were. My mum always...
When they wore the bottoms.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
My mum was always fascinated by the Dooleys because she wanted to... She's, what are they wearing this time, these bloody Dooleys? Because they were always dressed like tarts. For that era. Now, Giddy, this is a compilation, is that right? Of like...
Yes. 10 years of albums in Ireland.
10 years?
Yeah. 99 was my first album, and then 4 albums between then and now. And Andy signed a deal with me last year.
Was it 8 records, 8 music?
8 records, yeah. And
records.
he just said, I want to do a compilation of all the previous albums.
Yeah.
And then release 11 modern antiquities next year in the UK. So Nice to Be Nice went to radio, and Absolute was fantastic playing it, and Jeff gave it Record of the Week. You didn't.
We don't have Records of the Week.
Look at how I mess. It was brilliant. I mean, I got a text off you. I think you were in Hawaii.
Yeah, I texted you from Hawaii. Yeah. So
I asked you to look for that guy I knew I met once from Hawaii.
That was in Japan.
Oh, that was Japan, yes.
Japan, yeah.
That was... you didn't even check for me.
Yeah. I got a text.
Can you look for Mr. Lee in Japan? Is your friend or what?
He's a short fellow with dark hair. I owes him some money. I said, well, that narrows it down to about 60 million people. I'll keep an eye out.
While you were there, did you even have a look?
You would love it. Have you been to Japan?
I haven't, no.
Oh, go, man. You'd love it. I spent...
Imagine me in Japan.
Oh, well, we should go together. We tower over them in different ways. They're the tiniest.
The thing is, though, like, they travel. They're all tiny, they travel. And look at me getting on public transport.
They give you
Cyclops coming into town.
Walk around with a guitar. They would love you. That's what he sounds like talking. This is what he sounds like singing. There's Pugwash and Monorail. Enjoy. It's a treat. If you haven't, we'll have more of the Pugwash interview, the Thomas Walsh interview coming up in the next hour. I have 2 copies of the album to give away as well, if you want them. Here we go. The first 2 people to phone up and tell me what that song was called that I just played. There we go. As easy as that. 0330 123 1215. If you want a copy of Giddy, all you've got to do is phone me up and tell me what was the name of that song that we just played. And the first 2 people there may be 3 albums, but I'm not sure if I've nicked one or not, and I am indeed going to nick one. I've got a copy, but I've got an old copy of it. 0330 123 1215. The first 2 people to phone up, tell me the name of the song that we just played, and you can have the album. It comes in this gorgeous box. It's all beautiful. It's designed by Lord Partridge himself. It's as simple as that's not it. That's it. Hang on a second. We got it. I'll take these calls, Eloise. Let me just go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Monorail.
Well done, sir. Stay on the line. We'll give you details to Eloise. You can have it. Let's go to line 2.
Hello, it's called Monorail.
Well done, Eloise. If you can take those first 2 lines, take their details, for they have won the CDs. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Who we've got next is Bob. Good evening, Bob.
Good evening.
Hello, Bob.
I've got a subject for you.
Oh, yes.
Before I start that...
Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yeah, you say Merry Christmas. What about Diwali and Hanukkah?
No, I don't celebrate those foreign things. No. It's
like your cab driver the other day.
I'm a little bit like the cab driver, yes.
Okay, so don't believe in them. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the front page of the Evening Standard today.
No, I didn't see the front page of the Evening Standard.
Yeah, well, there's an interview with Sting.
Sting the pop singer?
Yeah, and he says on the front, quote, "The X Factor has put music back decades."
Right.
This is from a man who's introduced lute music to the world.
Which has put it back about 600 years.
Yeah, slightly. So that's a bit of a pot calling kettle black. Yeah. So the question I like to put out to you and your audience...
Yes.
Sting. Does anyone actually like him?
OK, well, we'll find out. Bob, thank you for that. Does anyone actually like Sting? Midge, good evening.
Good evening.
Well, it's always...
Sting?
Yes, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show,
Merry
Midge.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, talking of Christmas, Ian.
Yes.
How do you know it's Christmas? Shall I tell you?
Well, because it's the 25th of December.
No, well, it's a bit like Deja Vu. Or...
It's a bit like what, sorry?
Deja Vu.
It's a bit like what, sorry?
Deja Vu.
One more time?
Deja Vu.
Deja Vu, OK, yes. A bit like Deja Vu, yes, OK, yes.
Or was Ian Lee saving the environment by recycling the Monday show on Tuesday? No, none of the above. You know it's Christmas because the repeats are on. So what repeats do you like, Ian?
I literally have no idea.
No, you know repeats on the Christmas date on the small screen.
You're talking about the television, I think they call it these days. Yes. Okay.
And, so,
I feel my favourite repeat is there's a lovely John Denver movie where I can't remember what happens, but John Denver and it's Christmas and it makes me cry. That'll do for me. If anyone knows what it's called, 0330 123 1215.
Oh, I've got mean ghost thing.
You've got Mitch, when are you going to learn to speak properly? That's all I'm asking.
You say. Your puny zombies.
Is there anything...
I know a creature that can beat him.
Is there anything scarier than a zombie? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Much meaner, better.
I don't think so. Go on then.
Yep, it's ghouls.
It's what?
Oh, no.
It's what?
Is there any words you can't pronounce?
Well, yeah, there's like a couple, but it's like you can't pronounce the whole English language. Is English your is English your first language? Is it? Because you are flipping awful at it, mate.
No, I don't know. How do you pronounce? What do you mean I can't pronounce it? It's ghouls.
You can't even pronounce. It's ghouls.
G-O-U-L-S.
Well, G-H-O-U-L-S, yes.
Oh, yes, sorry.
It's ghouls.
Yes. So, do they beat them? I bet you they beat them, don't they?
Leach, I'm going to cut you off because you're boring me.
Oh, great!
There we go. It's as simple as... Simple as that. Let's go to... Julius. Good evening, Julius.
Evening, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. First thing, I do like Sting, I do like the Police. So...
Okay, I quite like the Police. The Sting solo stuff, I'm not so bothered about it.
The second thing is, Barry from Watford. I mean, has he officially gone?
Well, hang on a minute. Barry, I was looking at Twitter. Stay there. Barry twittered me. Yeah, Barry from Watford is on Twitter, dear kids. And what did he say? He's very, very upset. Iain, please tell your listeners I have been stung by the accusation of not being funny, and I'll no longer be phoning in. Goodbye. And if you want to follow Barry, it's at Barry from What. And yeah, he says he's not calling in anymore.
I think that's very bad, to be quite honest, because he was almost an integral part of the show, wasn't he?
Well, you say that. He was a doddery old git who used to phone up and talk about blow-offs. Now, if that's the direction you want the show to go in, Julius, then maybe we should beg and try and get him back. But, you know...
Well...
Do you want me to beg him to see if he'll come back?
I think he should come back, to be quite honest.
Okay, well, listen, Julius, I'll see if we can get him on the line to see if we can beg him to come back, Julius.
Well, I think it can only be a good thing.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Julius.
No problem.
Ta-ta! Let's go to... Oh, Christ, look at the time. Look, I'm all over the place here. Daniel!
Hello.
Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still have that then? Daniel, you're my friend. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It must be good having a song about... Because, Daniel, let's be honest, it's not one of the strongest names. It's quite a limp name. But to have a rock song about it, that's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, okay, well, that's okay. You're not buying that one, are you, at all? Okay. Daniel, what can I do for thee?
I just wanted to say, you've become a bit complacent this week with the old topics.
What are you talking about?
Well, they've been the same every day.
When, sorry, what?
The topics this week have been the same every day.
I don't know what you mean.
Christmas, monsters...
Yeah, that's tonight. We're celebrating the magic of Christmas early. We're asking, are there any monsters more terrifying than the zombies? I don't think so. And have you ever... Well, Daniel, have you ever kicked down a door?
I don't think I have.
Okay.
I wanted to pre-warn you, though, that Bacon, after 12, is discussing, is there anything wrong with porn?
Well, we're doing it now, actually. Richard Bacon on 5 Live, up your bum. I was going to do that. I was going to do that now, Daniel. Is there anything wrong with porn? Is there?
Well, I had a cunning plan.
You had a what?
I had a cunning plan.
I've not seen that one. Yes.
Well, I thought the amount of deviants that we get ringing up this show.
Yeah.
Perhaps that we could get some of them to ring Bacon.
Yeah, I've got a... Do you know what? From my past history, I think it's probably best that we don't try and phone up 5 Live. I don't want to lose any...
No.
Did that once, got in terrible trouble, got sacked from the one show and didn't work for the BBC for a long... So, hey, everybody, stay here with me. We'll talk about porn if that's what you want, huh? If Bacon can do it, I can do it better.
Iain Lee, weeknights at 11, only on Absolute Radio.
In cinemas now.
Rated 18.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight. Except Fridays.
That's when
Of having every song in the world if I haven't got it on my iPod. That's what I was...
Is it on the actual system? Oh, okay.
No!
All right.
It's a specific song that there's a really obscure Partridge Family song. For some goddamn reason it's not on my iPod. Hey, let's phone up. There's some guys emailed in from New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Let me give him a call. Let's hang on a second. I can double O. He says he's listening in the office. I like it when people are listening abroad. And let's see, maybe we can get him to talk to Andre at the same time.
Where is that?
Where's New Mexico?
No, Andrew Chapman. That's
Albuquerque. 3. How many threes there? 3 threes.
Albuquerque. Yeah, 3 threes.
Okay, let's see if... It's ringing! It's foreign. I love foreign ringtones. They're so much cooler than ours.
It comes up as Chicago.
It's Chicago there. Let's see. Listen to the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. I think that's what we call this.
I like LO Cool Aid.
Yeah, it's good that. LO Cool Aid. That's a good. We were looking for a nickname for you, and it seems to be... Come on, you big bottler. Don't be such a baby. Answer the bloody phone.
Hello, it's Andrew. I'm not available at the moment, so please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Oh, so he's a British person.
Press 1, or just wait for the tone. To send a numeric page, press 2 now. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Andrew. Iain Lee and Eloise here. Just thought we'd phone up and leave a message.
Hiya.
Hello. Nice to have you on the radio. Talk about New Mexico.
And you've got a sexy voice, Ian.
I've got a sexy voice, apparently, according to the New Mexicans. So, and the New Mexicans, are they like the New Monkeys? There was a series in the 80s called The New Monkeys, and it was the Monkeys, but it wasn't. It was some of these weird... Anyway, that's irrelevant and by the by. Thanks for that, Andrew. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Maya.
Hello?
Hello, Maya.
Hey, you alright?
I'm bloody good, yes.
Awesome.
Awesome! I'm awesome! You're a young person, yeah?
I am a young person.
Awesome!
It's awesome!
You're 14?
17.
Oh! Excuse me?
It's okay.
You're 17 years old?
Yep, 17
What year were you born?
1992.
She's 17 years old. She sounds like a child.
I always find it weird when people are born in the 90s.
Well, I remember for a long time being freaked out if anyone said they were born in the 80s, but now there are people are being born in the 90s. God damn it, people are being born in the 21st century as we speak. Okay, was it Maya?
Maya.
Maya, what have you got for us? You've done something stupid, have you?
I've done something very stupid.
Apart from calling this show.
Well, it's either stupid or brilliant.
Oh, well, okay, let's
Okay.
find out, yes. Hang on, let's get...
stand-up comedy... Oh, sorry.
Let's get some appropriate music. Hang on, here we go, right, okay. Okay, wait. Yes, go on.
I've got a stand-up comedy gig, and I've realised that I'm small and ginger, and I'm going to be absolutely ripped to shreds.
Hey!
I know.
I can tell you the answer. That's a stupid thing to have done. Very... Where are you doing it?
Nottingham.
Nottingham? I've heard of that place somewhere. That rings a bell. Well, have you done it ever done it before?
Never done it before, and they call it Shottingham.
Shotting? Oh, because of the gun crime and
Yeah.
ting. Well, hey, listen, here's the thing. I've got a stand-up gig tomorrow night, somewhere in Colliers Wood, and then I've got one on Saturday in Bromley. I'm comparing in Bromley, so I've got to do like 30 minutes in total. And then I'm doing one next week. I have about 6 minutes worth of material I should be expecting, and I haven't done it for months. So I can share your fear, but I'm not short and ginger.
No, you're not short and ginger.
But I'm
and you're not doing it in Nottingham as well.
No, I'm
not. Bad.
Whereabouts in Nottingham? You're not doing it in Nottingham Rock City, are you?
No, I'm not. I love it in Rock City, though.
Nottingham Rock City is fantastic, isn't it?
It is a wicked venue.
I hosted a Kiss convention there, and it was when I had to judge the tattoo. No, I had to judge the tattoo competition and the makeup competition. It was one, there was an 8-year-old boy who done up as Gene Simmons. He won. And the guy that won, I think it's a midget who's got all of Kiss, including the 80s members of Kiss, tattooed over his tiny back.
Wow.
Fantastic. So, OK, but you're doing it in Nottingham. Was it Mia? Maya? What was her name?
Maya.
Have you got any jokes to tell?
See, I don't really do jokes. It's more like observational stuff.
OK, but I tell you what,
But
hang on a
even
second.
as we speak, I'm actually quite nervous.
Of course you're nervous,
So I know that I'm going to be ripped.
Who are your audience going to be? Friends?
No, not friends,
Punters.
strangers.
OK, well, listen, here we
I
go.
don't want my friends to come to
What was your name again? Mia or Maya?
Maya.
OK, Maya. Well, listen, here we go. Hang on a second. We can hang on a second. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the stage now someone who's a little bit new at this stand-up comedy lark, but please don't give them too much of a hard time. It's Maya!
If you could do that as a real thing, it would be great.
OK, you've got to go into it then. That's the thing. You have to go into it. We'll do it again. OK, here we go.
Okay.
And a fantastic round of applause there to Richard Herring, who was absolutely wonderful. What an amazing 45 minutes of stand-up comedy. I really don't think that you're going to see anything better than that as long as you live. Now, welcome to the stage someone who's never done this before, and I'll point out now she's short and she's ginger, but please don't be too hard on her. It's Maya!
You're going to have to help me with some topics or something.
No, you're supposed to go into it and do it then.
Oh, I haven't got any material yet.
You've got nothing?
I've got absolutely
So hang on,
nothing.
let me get this right. You've never done this before.
I know.
And so when I'm saying, have you got any jokes, and you're going, oh no, it's kind of observational stuff I do, but you haven't even got any observational stuff.
Nope.
You're screwed, love.
I know.
Sorry, I dropped my phone and the battery fell out.
Sorry?
I dropped my phone and the battery fell out.
Yeah, I'm talking to Mia Maya.
Hello?
Mia Maya.
Who's that?
Say hello to Andre.
You're right, Andre.
Hello?
Hello?
Andre speaking. Who's that?
It's Mia Maya, okay? Hello?
Andre. From Baston in Essex.
She's saying hello to you. Can you hear her?
No, I can't hear. Speak up a bit.
Speak up a bit, Mia Maya.
Hello, Andre?
Hello, who's that again?
Okay, he's not hearing me.
He can hear you. He can hear you, but can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him fine.
All right, shout at him loudly.
You alright, Andre?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I think I'm gonna die on my arse on stage in front of about 100 people.
Which come from?
Nottingham.
Where? Hello?
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Well,
Wait, you guys, you've got to help me. I'm gonna get beaten up by people from Nottingham.
From Nottingham?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my uncle lives in Nottingham.
Does he?
He's the chief of a mining company. He's the chief accountant of a mining company.
Okay, I literally didn't hear any of that.
Yes?
I'm really sorry. No.
Well, can you hear me or not?
No, not really.
Oh. Anyway, we'll have a nice evening, yeah?
Okay, thanks.
And we'll do later.
Okay then.
Pardon?
Hello?
What are you doing later?
Don't know.
Pardon?
I'm not sure. I haven't planned that far ahead.
You're not doing nothing?
No, nothing.
Well, I might be able to pop up and see her.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Well, do you want me to?
No, you're alright. Have you not got other stuff to do, maybe?
Alright, well, listen, I'll phone up again Saturday or Friday, and then we'll make arrangements.
Brilliant.
Is that alright?
Maybe.
Well, I could pop up in the Subaru within, well, from here to Essex to Nottingham within probably 3 hours if I put my toe down to the steel.
That's a long way for you to travel.
Yeah, well, I'm easy. I don't mind if it's worth me while. I mean, to meet a nice young lady, I don't mind.
Nah, I'm Ginger. It's fine. No.
Pardon?
I'm Ginger. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're Ginger?
Yeah.
What? Oh, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh, some lady just said, oh, I'm with this Ginger, and what's wrong with that? Alright? So I'm at a party at the moment. I'm at a party. Alright?
You're having a party?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go now, but, like, enjoy your party.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. Eloise? Eloise?
Hello, mate. How's it going?
That's not Eloise.
Hello, this is Andy.
No, Andre, yeah.
Andre, sorry, forgive me.
Yeah.
Do you fancy Eloise?
Well, I can't say. I haven't met the lady, but I think she sounds very nice.
Do you know what she looks like?
No. Do you?
No. I'm going to ask them for a promotional picture at some stage.
It's a bit of a secret, really. It's a secret. She won't tell me, and she probably won't tell you.
Well, I don't care about secrets.
But she sounds quite holy.
Andre.
Yeah?
Right, since they're giving us the radio station, what...
Yeah, you're boring.
What do you reckon... Andre, listen...
Yeah, you're boring.
Listen to me. Andre, listen to me.
Yeah, I'm
listening.
listening.
The best monster?
What monster? Eloise?
I'm sorry, I find you quite rude.
What is the best monster? Because Iain, who is a genius, obviously... he, what is the best
Eloise?
monster? It's It. It's Stephen King's It. It's the best monster that's ever been created.
Now, what do you think about medical science?
Eh?
What do you think about medical science?
I don't condone vivisection.
What do you think about stem cell research?
Stem cell research is very interesting, actually. Because they counted the genome these days, I think that there's going to be a lot of cures for very serious diseases given time.
There's loads of serious diseases going about. You've got to be careful.
About what?
Oh, diseases.
0330 123 1215. More of your calls after news, thank you.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain.
I just had a stroppy text come in. Oh my God! What is this man doing to this radio station? He ruined the Big Breakfast Show. Now he is ruining this station. Sack him! Sack him! I'm sending a text! Sack the bloody idiot! Have you seen that text, Eloise? Oh my God, what is this man doing to this radio station? He ruined the Big Breakfast Show. Now he's ruining the station. Sack him! That's from someone called Natalie. Do you know how I know it's from Natalie? Because it doesn't say that on the message. Do you know how I know that?
How?
During that record, I just phoned her up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I phoned her up. I said, no, listen, Natalie. Who is this? Natalie. Hello, Natalie, this is Iain Lee. Oh, all right. What do you want? I said, listen, your text is factually incorrect. What's wrong with it? I never presented the Big Breakfast. Yes, you did. You did the Big Breakfast. You ruined it. Natalie, I never presented the Big Breakfast. All right, what was that show? What was that Big Breakfast show you did? She actually said, what was that Big Breakfast show you did? I said, Natalie, I never presented the Big Breakfast. If you're going to send in rude texts... I was very calm. If you're going to send in rude texts, get the facts right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you look like an idiot. And she went, oh, all right then, thank you, Iain Lee. Thank you for that. And then we hung up on each other, and it was cathartic for me, and I think I've helped her. I think I've helped Natalie in her life as well. Don't send in rude texts, you stupid woman.
She didn't mistake you for Richard Bacon.
I don't know who she... The thing I presented was Rise, and yes, it was utter pony, but listen, if you're going to criticise someone, you have to get the facts right, otherwise you look like a dick, and Natalie looks like a dick. And what surprised her was she was one of those cowardly people who sends in a cowardly text and thinks, that's it, I've sent in a text, it's going to come up on his screen, and he's going to feel like crap and go home and cry.
I love your accent of her.
That's what she sounded like. Common as muck she was, common as muck.
I can't see this text anywhere.
Can you know what? It'll come up in about 20 minutes on your screen. Your screen's slow, I think, but it's...
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
She was just so surprised that I would phone up and stick up for myself. I don't have to take abuse from cowards who haven't even got the guts to put their name on a message.
Yeah.
Haven't even send in a cowardly little dig and then run away. Go away, you stupid, thick woman. Anyway... Thomas Walsh from Pugwash came in yesterday, although in the interview we pretended it was today, because we's clever. And he's promoting the Pugwash album Giddy, which we've given away 2 copies of. Sorry, I just had that pasta salad and made me a little bit belchy.
Oh, did you? I didn't even notice you wolfing
I had it
that down.
as I was speaking to that nutter. I think I can say that. Right, so, Thomas Walsh came in from Pugwash, the most charming gentleman there is. This is part 2 of the interview. The album Giddy, it's out now, isn't it? It's been out for a wee while, I think.
It has been, it's been out about a month and a half or so.
Is it selling? Is it going well?
Well, for the label, it's going really well.
Good.
You know, that's all we can ask, you know, because I'm pretty much obviously unknown, apart from Tucker Lewis.
I tell you what song was I listening to that, Finer Things in Life. That's a tune, man. That's a song.
Right. Oh, but can I say this now? Honestly, I've wanted to say this for 10 years.
Say it.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous. No, Robbie Williams, I always thought, because I'm never going to make money, look, Robbie Williams, take that song, record it with strings, go for it. It's beautiful. I'm very proud of it.
I listened to it on the tube, rewound that song straight away and listened to it again 2 times in a row.
Yeah, people really, you know, I can do it if you want.
Would you mind?
I'd love to, yeah. Okay, it's a Lennon chord, so...
It's a very reminiscent of late Lennon, isn't it? It's good.
Okay, here we go. Now, I must say, right, don't slag me. The first line of this is, if I fail, would you stop to pick me up? Now, in this current state, you know.
Okay.
Give it a go.
That's a song, isn't it? Thank you for that. That's wonderful. What is next for you? Are you?
I'm actually doing a thing tonight. Actually, when does this go out?
This is tonight. This is Wednesday now. So did you do a thing yesterday, or are you doing it tonight? So you did something earlier.
I did a great gig earlier. No, I did a thing for Mr. David Hepworth.
Who's that?
A man who owns Word magazine. But I'm doing a kind of a true stories told live kind of thing. He has it above a pub in London.
Listen, the album is Giddy. There's other stuff. If you like that, go and buy that. If you like that, there's other stuff I'm sure you can find online.
On the Ape site, you can buy all my previous records there.
Go and get
them.
them.
But look at the artwork on Giddy. What you think?
It's beautiful. The box is wonderful.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Did Partridge do this?
He did.
Look. Wanted. These men are wanted.
The thing is,
do not let them leave the country.
It was supposed to be kind of blotted out, as in, like, it's supposed to look like kind of a slightly badly drawn fairground stuff. It's all on the side of it, like a waltzer.
Instead, you look a little bit like
I'm having a stroke.
It's
Chris Poyles.
Hey, listen, man, it's lovely to see you again, as always.
Chris Poyles. There's DJs with ailments.
Shut up. Shut up and go away now, please, for goodness sake. Listen, the album is Giddy. If there are any gigs coming up, we will mention them like there's no tomorrow.
Keep in touch.
And it's a pleasure to see you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ian. It was a pleasure, mate. Thanks.
I filmed myself trying to sing harmonies to that song there, and you can watch that on the www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. There we go, that's 2 minutes of absolute guff that some weirdo's going to want to look at. Now the mystery unfolds and unfurls like an episode of Murderer, She Wrote, but less sexy. It's Andrew from New Mexico.
Hello, old chap.
Hello, old bean. How the bloody hell are you? I was trying to find my Can You Point Me in the Direction of Albuquerque by the Partridge Family. It's not on my iPod. My music collection is incomplete. But how is Albuquerque?
It's wonderful. The weather is delightful. It's probably been about 60 degrees today.
What's that? No, I don't know. I don't know new money. What's that in old money? Like what? No, hang on. That is old money. 60's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that is old. Yeah, they do. The Americans still do everything in old money.
Well done, then.
But no, it's a lovely place to live. The weather's fantastic.
Right, Andrew, I have two questions for you. First question: how long have you been over there?
Well, for about 9 years. I lived in Chicago for 9 years, and then moved here in June.
Okay, and where exactly are you from? Where are you from in the UK?
I was brought up in Norwich.
I know. This is wonderful. I know what this guy's doing. He's very, very clever. All right, he's brought up from Norwich, okay, and he's been in the States for 9 years. Yet he has got the poshest English accent I have ever heard in my life. You're working it, Andrew, aren't you?
For the ladies.
Well,
for the ladies.
I'm married now, Ian.
Well done. Yes, but an office full of hot young Americans. Ho, it's Hugh Grant.
This is why you need to come over here. Everybody loves your voice.
Yeah.
I mean, they say your voice is so much sexier than mine.
Well,
So,
I'm sexier than little Lord Fauntleroy over there. I'm married as well these days,
I think they see you on the webcam as well, though. So they really, they're digging the look.
They're digging the lanky, slightly chubbier than he used to be look. There we go. I'm pointing at the webcam for all the ladies in New Mexico. This is for you, ladies.
But mind you, the only other person they've seen in the webcam is when I tried to introduce Danny Baker.
Oh, man, he's good. You've got... Hey, listen, if you're listening to me and Baker, then I'm in excellent company. Thank you for that. What the hell do you do over there, Andrew?
No, I'm just a recruiter at the moment. When I first came over here, I was in the publishing game, but I do some recruiting now. But I moved here because my wife's family lives here, and we had a baby a few weeks ago. So
oh, congratulations!
We thank you so much, and we moved here, and it's a bit of a culture shock moving from downtown Chicago to the middle of nowhere in Albuquerque. Although it's actually beautiful, it's in the Rocky Mountains. It's going well.
Can we just sometimes, do you know, Andrew, do you ever get times when you just sit there and look at all the wonderful things you have around you in your life and just think, do you know what, I don't want any of this. I want to be somewhere else, completely distant, without any of this responsibility. I had a whole day like that today. And can I come and live with you?
It would be fantastic, Ian. Maybe we should, do a late-night radio show in Albuquerque.
Man, I would be well up for it. Well, listen, Andrew, we've got you on the line. I have to go through the three topics with you. First of all, topic number one. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
No one does Christmas like the Americans, huh?
No, they
Hello?
started playing Christmas songs, my wife and I, here.
They bum Christmas over
and
there.
that was just a few weeks.
Well done.
We put the Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving, which is in about a week and a couple of days' time.
Your Christmas... Oh, so your Christmas tree will be up in a week or so?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be up from about the 26th, I think, Thanksgiving, so the 27th, so we have to go and cut down a tree or something.
Jeez, don't go to home base or to Tesco. They go and cut down a tree. Andrew, listen, your line is breaking up. I'll ask you the other two questions very quickly. Can you think of any monsters that are scarier than zombies?
Any monsters that are scarier than zombies?
There's none, are there? Zombies are the scariest thing in the world.
I don't know. I think leprechauns are scary, but they're not really described as monsters.
They're not monsters. They're just tiny little Irish fellas.
They are a bit scary.
Well, yeah, the Irish fellas are scary enough as it is.
Well, that's true. And finally, have you ever in your life, going around the world pretending to be Hugh Grant, ever had to kick down a door?
I once, when I was drunk, tried to headbutt a door. And it didn't turn out very well. But I never kicked. I've never kicked up a door. I've got very short legs.
Well, that should give you more power.
I'm 6 foot. I'm like, well, no, I don't know. I'm 6'2" with a massively long torso.
Oh God.
And 30-inch legs. So
you have the legs.
Risk my legs.
You have the legs of a leprechaun. No wonder you're scared of them. You stole your legs from one of them, Andrew. Andrew, listen.
Yeah, at least I'm not Irish, Ian.
There you go. You see, a little bit of casual racism thrown in at the end. Andrew, listen. Thank you for that. Send my love to everybody over in New Mexico. Here's Noah and the Whale, and I think I like this song a lot.
If you gotta run, run from home. If you gotta run, run from home.
Iain Lee, weeknights at 11, only on Absolute Radio.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I think that Noah and the Whale song is one of the best songs I've heard in years and years and years. I think they might be becoming my new favourite band. Who knows? Who knows? Last 20 minutes of the show. I love doing these 2-hour shows. They fly by. Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock, and it's well worth sticking around and listening to. If you missed any of the shows this week or last week or the week before, they are all available for podcast. You can go to iTunes and get them. Just type in Iain Lee or Absolute Radio, and there is the long version, and there's the short best bit. And we try and record an introduction for the best bit, and we try and record loads of extra material. We haven't done it so much this week because I've been really depressed. That's right, simple as. I'm allowed to say that, I think. But I will make sure we do one for tomorrow. And you can also get them from www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. And also pretty much every day, every other day, we put up a video diary of just stuff that we filmed in the studio, messing around and stuff. So that's what it's all about. Yes, I am. I'm in Collier's Wood tomorrow, I think, doing a gig. I'm only doing like 5 or 10 minutes at Raw with Laughter, wherever the hell that is. GJ's or something. And then on Saturday I'm at Bromley doing a comparing, but I don't know where. Do come down and say hello. Don't expect any laughs, as I haven't done it for flipping ages. Tony, good evening, Tony.
Hello, mate.
Hello, fella.
How you going?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm all right.
Oh, that's good to hear. I just heard you talking there. Funny enough, I've got tickets for your show tomorrow night.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
Don't expect too much.
I'm not expecting a lot at all now. After you said you're only going to be on for 5 minutes.
Well,
saved me £8, to be honest.
Well, you've not spent £8 just to come and see me, have you?
Of course I have.
Well, you're an idiot if that's the case.
Yeah, well, it has been said before. You know,
you are
I'm
an
not going to argue.
I'm doing 5 or 10 minutes right at the very start. I haven't done it for about 4 months, and it will probably be Pony. But if it is Pony, Tony,
good. You know, at the end of the day, and you know what, it's a comedy night, and they're always all right, aren't they?
No. Sometimes I've died on my ass. Tony, come and say hello to me at some point, please.
Yeah, I will do. I'm going to be here with a mate of mine. He's a fan as well.
Okay, don't touch me though. That's the only.
That's my golden rule. I don't touch.
Excellent. No,
I look but don't touch.
That's the way life should be, Tony.
That's how it should be.
Anyway, but you've called in not just to flirt with me. You've got something for me.
I don't know what the topics are tonight, Ian. I got in a bit late tonight, so.
Okay, well, first of all, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Secondly,
and all.
Is there a monster scarier than a zombie?
I don't really think the zombies are all that scary.
Oh, shut up, mate. Of course they're scary.
I mean, you're just caught in this whole Left 4 Dead thing, aren't you? You know,
Left 4 Dead 2 come out very, very soon.
I remember how scared you got that first one. So
the first game of Left 4 Dead is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah. Scary monsters. I mean, I know you're not into the whole vampire thing. Werewolves are a bit silly. Frankenstein was not scary.
Frankenstein wasn't scary. Frankenstein, you could run away from Frankenstein.
You can run away from zombies.
No, you can't. You can't. You can run away from zombies for a certain amount of time, but
until
eventually
you get tired.
Until you get tired, and then they infect everybody else. So eventually, the whole world is zombies.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I can't really think of anything particular. I don't think any monsters are scary.
Tough guy. Listen to the tough guy.
Well,
I don't think any monsters are scary. I can take on any monster.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that there are scary things out there, but are they necessarily monsters? I mean, I know you were. I was listening to the podcast from Monday's show earlier today.
Yeah.
And there was someone who was phoning up talking about like Michael Myers and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I do think that when you them kind of films, when you've got bunch of kids in a camper van go out to the woods, get killed by a maniac with a machete, I think them fellas are scary, like they're mountain men.
The mountain men are scary. Yes,
they're the scariest
they're
things
scary.
out there.
But they're only scary because, well, as I say, because they could actually happen. But we all know that zombies could happen. That the technology exists to create zombies.
Is that right?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Well, it's been a while. So has Barry been on?
Barry, hang on a second, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, Jesus. Barry has decided not to call the show anymore. Someone, Van Halen, called up on Monday, I think it was, and said that Barry was Pony, and Barry came on and decided that he doesn't want to be part of the show anymore, I'm afraid.
Well, that's really bad. I mean, I was listening to that show earlier today, and okay, I mean, Barry, he's an old fella. I mean, he's had a good innings, and to be honest, we got the winter coming. I mean, he's probably only a cold snap away from being planted anyway.
He's not going to be around forever, is he? Let's be honest. And that's not cold, that's not heartless, that's fact. That is fact.
That's Circle of Life.
Yeah.
But I did think that Van Halen fella, he wants to check himself.
Van Halen was a little bit aggressive.
He wants to check himself.
I'm with you on that, Tony.
Yeah, because I like Barry. And I think I speak for the majority here.
Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Very quickly, Tony, have you ever had to kick down a door? That's the other topic we're doing this evening.
No, I'm not that much of a man. See, I tried to play it the big one earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, you're just a lightweight, Tony, that's all. Tell me sweet little lies, tell me lies.
Very much enjoyed you singing Rhiannon yesterday.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Lovely.
I only know one line. It's not one of my favourite songs, and so I don't know it very well at all. Look, we've got calls left over for the end of the show. This is great. Let's go to Gareth in Hull. Merry Christmas, Gareth!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Sorry, I've just seen how long you've been waiting. You have my humblest apologies.
And another 20 minutes on top of that, because he was on before.
Mate, I'm sorry. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, as David Travis used to say. What can we do for you, Gareth?
I had some topics, but they're pretty much useless now. So not to worry.
Hey, maybe you want to call in tomorrow and wait for an hour again.
Yeah, I could, or I could dangle my balls in a meat grinder. But yeah.
Well, yeah, both of those are options. Thank you for that, Gareth.
No, hang on.
Oh, don't, you're not letting me go that easily, he says. I've been on the phone for 70 minutes. I ain't going nowhere. Okay, Gareth, yes.
Yeah, I just, whatever happened to that MTV thing you did with Mackenzie Crook?
What thing? Oh,
you know,
the sketch show.
Yeah.
It was for the BBC and they turned it down in the end. But I'm supposed to be filming... Bob Mortimer's doing this show for ITV. I think I'm allowed to say this. He's doing this show for ITV, and it's celebrities, in inverted commas, doing impersonations. And he wants me and Mackenzie to do Steptoe and Son again.
Oh. Yeah.
But I spoke to Mackenzie today. Mackenzie's got a beard for a film that he's doing. And he's going, I don't know if I can do it because of the beard. So we may not do it. I don't know. But we may be doing Darren Brown and Uri Geller as well. So
I've met Uri Geller. He's interesting.
I met Uri Geller, and he's absolutely bonkers, isn't he?
Yeah.
But a lovely gentleman for it.
Yeah. What's the worst Christmas present you've received?
I don't know. All my presents are pretty darn good, I think. Anybody who dares give me something is wonderful because of it.
Really? Okay.
It's not really going though, is it, Gareth?
We had that same one.
No, it's not, actually.
Should we both bail out?
We could do it on a mutual agreement, I guess.
Okay, on the count of three, we're both going to bail out. You ready?
1,
2, 3. There we go. There's no shame in admitting that your phone call isn't working and you want to bail out. Well, look, we're getting emails from people all over the world. There is Lisa is from Yellowknife, NWT. What does that mean? It's in Canada. 3 foot of snow. I am... Whoa! Hang on a minute. She is mayor... The mayor of Yellowknife has emailed in. I love morning. What is scarier than a zombie is me. First thing in the morning, I love morning, but I look ultra scary. I am mayor of... Oh, I see. Oh, no, she's not the mayor of a scary town. I got a little bit excited. I do apologise. Daz is... Daz of Telford. Good evening, Daz.
Merry Christmas.
Merry blooming Christmas, mate.
How are you?
I'm on top of the flipping world.
Right, 3 things.
Yes.
You're playing some cracking music tonight.
Some good stuff, isn't it? Yes. I do like that Noah and the Whale song.
Yeah, it's good. I've got their album. It's a very good album.
I might treat myself to it, unless there's any free copies floating around here, Eloise.
What, sorry?
Of the Noah and the Whale LP, any free copies?
I'm sure I can find one.
There we go. Well done. Thank you. That's what it's all about. Yes, Daz.
And I'm just wondering, have you got any Pugwash's albums left to give away?
Oh, you're too late, my friend.
And I've been playing Trivial Pursuit today, and I've got a question for you, because I know you like questions.
I love questions, mate. Go on.
Right. What word in the English language is the shortest word with A, B, C, D, E, and F in it?
Oh, there's a good question. The shortest word with A, B, C, D, E, and F in it. Let's, Can I have a few moments to think?
Of course you can.
Hang on a second. Let's, Okay, just give me a second. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Defecate. Hasn't got B in it, hang on. C, D, E, and F. Fabricate. Fabricated.
No.
Oh, I give up. Go on.
Feedback.
Feedback?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, he's right.
Feedback. Hang on. Fabricate. Okay. He's right. Well, Daz of Telford, well done for being able to read the back of a Trivial Pursuit card.
Yeah, up yours.
Up yours. Oh, I had an email from Shinamix, who is the manager of the Recorder Quartet, which is the band we're playing now. She's coming over in December, which is always always lovely to see Shinamix. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady, and she keeps sending me free Recorder Quartet CDs. In fact, I got some new Recorder. I have got a new Recorder song. Let me see if I put it into a little playlist here, because I got sent a load of new stuff. We've got time for this. Hang on. Steady on.
Sorry, being sick again.
Oh, no, I didn't put it into, I have to put it later on. Someone's listening from Nova Scotia. People are all over the world listening to this
People
guff.
just making this up now.
They could well be, yeah. I'm just going by the words that are printed on the email, and anyone could write that.
.ca. Where's CA?
California.
Oh.
Is it?
Party. Oh, Trevor.
Oh, sorry, we should be doing... The show's still going on, isn't it? I was completely lost in my thoughts for a second. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, pal, it's Trevor in...
Hey! Trevor, you just said the name Trevor, but it's not come up on my screen.
No, it's not on the screen.
What's going on? You got to sort your computer out, pal, all right?
We had a Trevor impersonator last week, Trevor.
No way.
Way!
I don't know why anyone would stoop to that level. I got a topic for you.
Well,
maybe
we've
do it tomorrow night.
We've literally got 2 minutes of show left.
Well, you know, you got 2 minutes to fill. I'm just saying you could fill it with this, right?
All right, pal. Go on, pal.
Right, best tinned foods. I'm currently eating some peach slices in syrup out of the can, because it's just how it should be done.
The best thing is once those peach slices have gone, I've got nothing left. Oh,
Yeah.
You tilt that can towards your face and you slurp on that syrup, my friend.
It's going to be, that's the best part.
It's
all
like
right?
God's wee itself. If God weed in a can, that's what it would taste like.
Syrupy.
Yeah.
Right.
And peachesy.
And spam's all right as well sometimes.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We have got a few topics for tomorrow already, but maybe we will do the best tinned foods.
Throw it out there.
Okay, pal.
Cheers, pal. Have a good one.
I will do. Thank you, pal. Have a good what, though? That's the question. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Yes, I don't know if you remember me, but I was Tom in the Kingston when you were on LBC.
Remind me, that rings a bell, but remind me how I would know you.
I was your guitar correspondent.
Oh, well done, Tom. Well done. It's good to have you. Where have you been for the past 3 or 4 years?
I've been about. I just wanted to say how nice it is to hear you again. I know you've been about, but you're sounding on good form.
I would say that since we started doing the weekday show, Eloise and myself, it's like the olden days. It's much, much better than the Sunday show.
Yeah,
excellent.
I know, you're doing well.
Thank you, Tom.
Very good.
Well, listen, I've got to go, so we're at the end of the show, but it's lovely to talk to you. Do keep in touch.
Yes, shall do.
I'm going to be buying a guitar soon, so I could do with some advice. I've already got a young Tillerman is emailing me with advice, but I could do with some.
Oh, okay. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, fella. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, bye.
There we go. Beautiful. That's nice. That's nice. He's a good old caller from the olden days.
Aww.
Well, that's pretty much it, I'm afraid, kids. If I were you, I would slip into bed now. Keep your radios on, because Mark Crosley's coming on at 1. But slip into bed, turn the light off, and allow Mark to soothe you into... What day is it tomorrow?
Thursday!
That's nearly weekend!
It is our weekend.
Thank you, Eloise. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.
Bye.